Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. School taught us how to solve equations, memorize dates, and pass exams. But when it comes to leading people, making decisions under pressure, and inspiring changes, most of us were left unprepared. Here's the truth. Leadership isn't found in a textbook, and it's rarely taught in classrooms. It's something you learn through real-world experience, challenges, and sometimes even failure. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful leadership lessons that schools never teach you, but every aspiring leader must know. And I'll tell you this up front. Lesson number 5 might just be the one that separates ordinary managers from unforgettable leaders. So if you're ready to unlock the kind of leadership that inspires respect, builds trust, and creates real impact, let's dive in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and hit like. Stick with me until the end, because lesson number 5 is the one most leaders learn the hard way, and it can make or break your success. These are lessons drawn from real-world leaders' failures and breakthroughs, not textbooks. Lesson 1. Leadership is service. In school, leadership often looks like being class president, giving speeches, or having authority. But in the real world, true leadership isn't about titles or control, about service. Great leaders put their people first. They lift others, provide tools to succeed, and create an environment where everyone can shine. Ask yourself daily, how can I serve my team today instead of how can they serve me? Many people think leadership is about control, authority, and power. True leadership is about serving others, helping people grow, removing obstacles, and creating an environment where everyone can succeed. Here are the true world examples of serving others. Mother Teresa. She had no political or economic power, yet her life of service made her one of the most respected leaders in history. Herb Kelleher, founder of Southwest Airlines. He built a billion-dollar company by putting employees first, serving them so they could serve customers. Great leaders measure success by how their team thrives, not by personal recognition. Lesson 2. Influence beats authority. In school, you follow authority because of rules. But in real leadership, people don't follow because they have to. They follow because they want to. Influence comes from trust, consistency, and integrity. Authority is a power given by position, title, or rules. People obey because they have to. Influence is a power earned through trust, respect, and example. People follow because they want to. Let me tell you the real-world examples. Mahatma Gandhi. He held no official political position during India's independence struggle, yet his influence moved millions because he lived his message of non-violence. A manager may demand results, authority. But a respected team leader who listens, guides, and supports often achieves more because the team is motivated from within, and that is influence. Why influence matters more? Authority has limits. People will follow your orders when you're present, but without respect, they won't go the extra mile when you're not watching. Influence builds loyalty. Teams stay committed to leaders who genuinely care about them, not just the results. Lead by example. People do what you do, not what you say. Listen actively. Influence grows when people feel heard and valued. Empower others. Share credit, celebrate others' success, and people will naturally follow you. Communicate with clarity and passion. The way you share ideas can spark action far more than rules ever could. Lesson 3. Failure is your greatest teacher. In school, failure is punished with red marks, bad grades, or even shame. In leadership, failure is not the end, it's feedback. The best leaders learn faster because they are not afraid to fail forward. In school, failure means bad grades, punishment, or embarrassment. You're trained to avoid mistakes. But in leadership and life, failure is not final, it's feedback. Leaders who embrace failure develop resilience, humility, and courage, qualities that inspire others. I can even share with you the real-world examples. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Without reframing failure, the light bulb might never have existed. Elon Musk nearly bankrupted Tesla and space multiple times. His willingness to fail big made him succeed even bigger. Let's see the leadership lessons from failure. Failure builds credibility. Teams trust leaders who admit mistakes and learn from them rather than pretending to be perfect. Failure encourages innovation. When failure isn't punished but embraced as part of the process, people take risks, experiment, and create breakthroughs. Lesson 4. Emotional intelligence matters more than IQ. Schools reward high IQ, grades, tests, scores. But in leadership, the ability to manage emotions, listen deeply, and empathize is far more valuable. Emotional intelligence builds loyalty, respect, and collaboration. A manager who listens and understands builds a stronger, more loyal team than one who only demands results. Lesson 5. Vision creates leaders. In school, goals are given to you, syllabuses, exams, deadlines. But in leadership, you must create the vision. People follow leaders who see the future clearly and communicate it with passion. Think of leaders like Nelson Mandela or Steve Jobs. They didn't just react to the present, they painted a picture of what could be. None of these lessons are written in a school textbook. They're learned in the trenches of life. And the sooner you embrace them, the sooner you become the leader others are waiting for. Managers maintain systems and processes. Leaders inspire change and movement. What makes people follow leaders is not their position, it's their vision of a better future. Vision acts like a compass. It tells the team where they're going, why it matters, and how their work contributes to something bigger. Without vision, even talented teams drift without direction. Let me give you real-world examples of visionary leadership. Nelson Mandela, he wasn't just fighting against apartheid. His vision was of a united and democratic South Africa. That vision gave people courage to endure decades of struggle. Steve Jobs, he didn't just want to make computers. His vision was to put a dent in the universe by making technology intuitive and personal. That vision transformed Apple into a cultural movement. Elon Musk, love him or hate him, his vision of humanity as a multiplanetary species pushes people beyond short-term goals into an almost impossible dream that inspires innovation. So let's rewind. Leadership isn't power, it's service. It's influence, not authority. It's learning from failure, mastering emotional intelligence, and creating vision. None of these lessons are written in a school textbook. They're learned in the trenches of life. And the sooner you embrace them, the sooner you become the leader others are waiting for. Thank you for watching. If these lessons resonated with you, subscribe to the channel for more content that will unlock your potential. Hit that like button. Share this video with someone who wants to grow as a leader. Comment below which one of these lessons touched you the most. Stay connected to the channel. I will be back soon with the next segment video.